confidence is the ability and the belief in yourself that you can achieve any goal or dream despite the odds or the difficulty. The good news is that confidence is a skill, it's not innate. That means it can be acquired by anyone. So I'm going to briefly talk over the 3 basic principles to become more confident, and then I'll go into each one in more depth. The first principle is to put yourself in difficult situations. The second principle is to be persistent, and the final principle is self-affirmation. So the first principle is to put yourself in difficult situations. So you need to move outside of your comfort zone. You need to put yourself in high pressure situations so that you can improve and become better. And unless you do that, there's no way for you to become more confident. And there's no way for you to get better as a person or to improve your qualities and your skills. And you gotta remember is that it's pressure that makes diamonds. Second principle is persistence. You don't expect that after putting yourself in under high pressure one time that you're going to be confident. You'll be more confident than what you were before, but you're not going to be the level of confidence that you want to be. You have to do it more and more and more. You have to do it so many times to the point where it becomes second nature. So if you want to be more confident, you need to put yourself in situations where you have to be confident. And then over time, the more you repeat it, the more you're persistent with it, you will eventually become confident just like that. It'll be second nature to you. So you've probably all heard of the 10,000 hour rule by Malcolm Gladwell, and what his philosophy is it takes 10,000 hours for you to become a master of any field. And so that can cross over into confidence. You want to be confident, you have to practice. You have to put yourself in these situations where you have to force being confident, and then eventually through the repetition, through the persistence, you end up being more confident. So why is persistence important? Well, had Thomas Edison not been persistent, we wouldn't have the light bulb. It took him 1,000 attempts to get the light bulb. And so when an interviewer was asking him, how does it feel to fail 1,000 times? He said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The invention of a light bulb took 1,000 steps. Equally, had J.K. Rowling not been persistent, we wouldn't have Harry Potter. Her first book was rejected 12 times before a publisher agreed to take it on. That is the power of persistence. And finally, the third principle, self-affirmation. So as humans, you've probably all noticed this in yourselves and other people, we tend to highlight the negative parts of our life or the bad things that happen to us, and rarely would we appreciate the good and the positive that happens to us. Enough people are saying you're not good enough. So why would you be saying that about yourself too? As William Ernest Henley said, I am the captain of my ship and the master of my fate. Fate. And so you need to think more confidently and believe, trick your mind into thinking you're more confident, and your actions will follow. And remember, no one will believe in you unless you do first.